nobody's around. Let's wake him up.
Wonder what he's dreaming about.
Wow, is he ever big? Hey, well, let's wake him up with some water.
How about this coconut?
Hey, let's get him with this pen. You think we can use it?
Okay.
Look, I'm just gonna climb right up here and just try to... Oh, I'm too short. Screech
I see what you're saying. Okay. I'll just move around here and reach. It's working. Okay, number 2. And now for the big one. And where's it going? Come back here. Shadow!
Screech, get it!
I need your help.
Okay, jump! Jump like I'm jumping.
No, give me a boost.
No, I can't give you a boost.
I'll get it. I'll get him when he bends over.
He's bending. Get him.
There.
It was a great big boat, but a bigger world. It was a great big boat, but a bigger world. In Noah's Ark, Noah's Ark, God's promise of adventure. The journey isn't far to Noah's Ark, Noah's Ark. Come and join your friends in Noah's Ark.
That's where it starts.
From the ark to the park, under the rainbow arch, yeah! It was a great big boat,
That's where it starts.
but a bigger world. It was a great big boat,
That's where it starts.
but a bigger world. A bigger world in Noah's Ark, Noah's Ark. God's promise of adventure. The journey isn't far to Noah's Ark, Noah's Ark. Come and join your friends in Noah's Ark. From the ark to the park, under the rainbow arch, Noah's Ark.
What's he doing?
Counting fish?
Do you think Dreamer can count that high?
There are only 2 fish.
My point exactly.
Hey, Shadow, have you ever seen fish do that before?
No, but I've never seen Dreamer do that before either.
Is he all right? He's turning blue.
Dreamer's always blue. He's a blue rhinoceros.
I think he's in trouble, and he's disturbing the fish.
Let's go help the fish. Hey, Dreamer, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Come on, Dreamer, are you okay? Come on, Oh, amazing! He's still asleep.
Never felt a thing. Oh, his head is so heavy. Forget it. I'm gonna go find something to prop his head up. Like a stick. Yes, a stick. There's gotta be a stick out here somewhere.
Hey, Dreamer, wake up! Wake up! Come on, Dreamer, are you okay? Come on,
Hey, Dreamer.
I wasn't sleeping. I was just resting my eyes. How did I get so wet? Shadow?
Maybe you shouldn't sleep so much, Dreamer.
But Shadow, an active rhino like me needs lots of rest.
And you love to dream, don't you, Dreamer?
Yeah, I do. In fact, I think I'll go home right now.
Dream? Right. He just wants to snooze.
I love to sleep because then I can dream. That's why they call me Dreamer.
Hey, how many Z's are there in the word snooze anyways?
I don't know. Let's go find out.
In my dreams, I can go anywhere and do anything. Then when I wake up, I'm still safe at home, right where I want to be.
When I dream, it would seem I can do anything. I can dance, watch me prance under any circumstance. I can fly, just watch me try. Although I really don't know why. seem I can do anything. I can swim like a fish anytime I wish. I can jump and I can run. And when I dream, it's so much fun. Yes, when I dream, it's so much fun. When I dream, I can do anything. Yes, 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 when I dream, I can do anything.
Here they come. Start counting.
Okay,
1,
2, 3, 4, 6, 5, 5, 6. Oh, you made me mess up.
I'm confused.
Let's go find Hunk.
Oh, and Thunder. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Hey, there they are.
How can I concentrate with that racket going on? He sleeps all the time.
Yeah, 3 times.
Ponder, that rock only skipped twice.
Honk.
Well, when does Dreamer ever find time to bathe? As a rhinoceros, he needs to work much harder on his appearance than, say, a camel would.
Getting a good night's sleep is a great way to always look your best. That's why they call it beauty sleep.
Then we probably shouldn't wake up Dreamer for about 2 weeks.
Looks are not that important, Honk. Remember, God looks more at how we act than what we look like. You're not listening to me, Honk. Dreamer is a very smart rhino. Think about how often Dreamer helps us with his ideas. I believe Dreamer finds many of his ideas in his dreams.
What's the big idea? Why did you have to take a bath now?
What's wrong, Dreamer?
My dream! It was scary. I've never had a scary dream before. I was so afraid.
Dreamer, you just had a nightmare.
I had a nightmare. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do? What's a nightmare, Ponder?
A nightmare is just a dream that's scary.
That's right, Honk. It's just a bad dream. It's not real.
It was real, and it was awful.
Gosh, what was so horrible, Dreamer? Were there scary monsters or giant bugs? Ooh.
No, it was different, but it was awful.
Was this your first nightmare, Dreamer? I remember mine. I remember in my nightmare, the wind was blowing strong. It carried me away to a place where I did not belong. I was flying. I was crying. I was howling like the wind. Oh, I hope I never have to have that nightmare again. It must have been a tornado. I was playing on a tree when it tried to swallow me. Its branches turned to arms, and it tried to cause me harm. The noddles were like eyes, and I thought that I might die. On the day a nightmare dogwood tree tried to swallow me. How could you tell it was a dogwood tree? I could tell by its bark. Oh.
I dreamed I stepped on something soft, but when I tried to clean my feet, the mud just spread from hoof to head. I was no longer neat. And then the mud kept growing. My nightmare was so scary.
That sounds awful.
That sounds filthy.
It was unsanitary.
One day when I was sleepy, I saw something real creepy. It had big paws and giant claws and big sharp teeth and snapping jaws. I lived to dread the words it said. I'm your worst nightmare, mister. It turned out to be my sister.
Well, I once had a nightmare where my hair just kept on growing. My mane was getting thicker until none of me was showing. Well, I looked just like a hairy bush. I thought I'd stay that way. Well, that was my main nightmare when I had a bad hair day. Yeah. Yeah.
It was nothing like any of those. Mine was much scarier because it was so real. I'm never going to sleep again.
Dreamer.
Will Dreamer never sleep again?
How can any nightmare be that scary?
These and other questions will be answered after this short intermission.
Purple tongues and lightning swishes, bloodshot eyes and saber-toothed fishes.
Monster groans and thunder clapping.
Under the bed with big teeth snapping.
Under the bed with big teeth snapping.
Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song.
To haunt your sleep all night long.
Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song.
Laugh in the morning, but don't forget the day will pass and the sun will set. Dip and dive and roller coasters.
Spiders on your puff-up toasties. Boiling clouds and dragons blue. Slimy bugs will get you too.
Slimy bugs will get you too.
Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song.
To haunt your sleep all night long.
Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song.
To haunt your sleep all night long.
Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song.
To haunt your sleep all night long.
Let's all sing the nightmare song. Let's all sing the nightmare song.
Mom tucks you in, will you make a peep?
Better say your prayers before you sleep.
That's why we sing the nightmare song.
So long dark nights don't seem so long. Nightmares, baby, yeah.
Dreamer, you really need to eat something. So everyone brought you your favorite food.
Bananas!
If you don't want all those bananas, Dreamer, I could eat a few.
Oh, I think not, Butterfly.
Thank you. I did need to eat, but I'm never going to sleep again.
Dreamer, most animals have had nightmares, but they still go to sleep the next night. Maybe it'll help if you tell us about your nightmare.
I don't know. It was too scary to think about.
Well, if you're like me, Dreamer, you'll feel a lot better once you've talked about it.
Well, that's right. Besides, we all told you about our nightmares.
Dreamer, are you sure your nightmare wasn't about your sister?
We were all there. You, Shadow, and you, Stretch, and you, Howler. All of us. We were in some kind of building that floated on the water. And the water, it was everywhere, as far as I could see. Rain was pouring out of the sky. Then huge waves crashed all around us. And it was very dark, except for great bolts of lightning. And then the thunder exploded around us. I had to cover my ears, it was so loud. There was a strange man with us, and he tried to keep us calm. but the water just kept pouring down. I felt like the rain would never stop. I was more afraid than ever before.
That's the scariest nightmare I've ever heard.
It was so dark.
With rain.
And lightning.
Thunder.
And not enough to eat.
Boy, I'm so glad that nightmare didn't happen to me.
Why don't you all try to get some sleep tonight? I need to think for a while. Well, it's me. How's everything up there? You know I'm here. Dreamer needs help, and I'm not sure how to handle it. Should I tell them now, God? What should I do?
I had Dreamer's nightmare. It was so real. I'm never gonna go to sleep again. I had Dreamer's nightmare.
Oh, I did too. Oh.
I'm never going to sleep again.
Me neither. That was too real.
I can't believe it! I had Dreamer's nightmare!
I had Dreamer's nightmare.
Wait a minute! Now, how could we all have the same nightmare?
How could they all be so real?
Excuse me, but does anybody have a banana?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Ouch!
God? Is that you?
Fonder, it's me, Flutter. I've come to take you back. It's been a rough night.
It is time. Let's go.
Hey, watch out!
What is that? I don't know, but it sure is scary.
Good morning.
Ponder, why did you scare us like that?
Come on, you guys. You were scared of me?
We didn't think it was you.
We thought you were an animal-eating
With
creature.
giant wings and snapping jaws.
Scary things aren't always scary once you find out what they really are.
Oh, never mind about that. Would you please tell us where you've been all night?
I have something to tell you all. You see, Dreamer's nightmare may seem like a nightmare, but the truth is, it really happened.
But how could that be?
Well, what you all dreamed about is how we came to live here. That man in your dream was Noah. We were all on a giant boat he built called Noah's Ark. Last night I went back to the Ark.
You mean that secret place you go used to be a boat?
And we all lived on it?
That's right. God told Noah to build that ark and then gather 2 of each animal onto it. When Noah had done this, it began to rain. It rained for 40 days and 40 nights. The great flood covered our world with water for a long time.
So my nightmare really happened.
To all of us.
We were all on the ark together. You were just too young to remember. I watched and listened to Noah during the storm.
That man Noah, he was always calm through the whole thing.
Noah knew that God would protect us and keep us safe. Each time that Noah became afraid, he would pray. God gave Noah the strength to be brave.
I want to be brave too.
You can be brave, just like Noah.
But how can we go from being scared to being brave just like that?
By talking to God. Prayer was Noah's secret weapon. He talked to God like he was his best friend.
If I pray, will God be my friend too?
Yes, yes. God will be a friend to each of us. He made us. He loves each and every one of us.
But how can we feel safe knowing God might decide to send another flood? It would be a terrible mess.
Yeah, I don't swim very well.
You don't need to worry about that.
Why not?
Because God promised he would never flood the earth again. And he sealed that promise with a rainbow.
A rainbow?
You mean like that one?
You see, God does love us. Rainbows remind us that we can trust God. That's why you can be brave.
I can be brave if I know God loves me that much.
Me too. I can be strong with God's help.
Hey, you know what, everybody? I just thought of something.
Oh, great. Another idea from Dreamer.
No, really, listen. It all makes sense now. We started on Noah's Ark, and now we're all here together in Noah's Park.
That's a great idea, Dreamer. Isn't it, Honk?
Well, I think Honk's Park has a nice sound too, but so does Noah's Park. To think we were all together for months! Imagine the smells!
I remember bumping.
I remember bouncing. Bounce, 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 bounce. Bump and bounce, bumping one another as we huddle with our mothers in the belly of the ark. Smash and crash, the roaring of the thunder, living down here under where it's cold and dark. Turn and spin, going topsy-turvy,
I think I'm getting dirty.
feeling kind of ill. Crash, bang, boom, the waves continue splashing, moshing and mashing.
I love it when it rains.
From the belly of the ark, things look pretty dark, but the dream was just a dream of a brand new start. Each day's a new beginning, with God as our best friend. Together as a family, our story never ends.
That's quite a story.
From Noah's Ark to Noah's Park, God's promise of the rainbow, each day's a brand new start. From Noah's Ark to Noah's Park, we made a brand new home. Noah's Park. From Noah's Ark to Noah's Park, God's promise of the rainbow, each day's a brand new start. From Noah's Ark to Noah's Park, we made a brand new home. Noah's Park.
Hey, Shadow, wasn't Dreamer sleeping right over there?
Oh, Grace, did you put a banana on the grill? Can't believe you did this to me. Look at my fur. I got all the stickers and everything. Oh, I can't believe you.
The camels don't fly.
Let me tell you why.
Tell you why. They don't have wings.
Oh, and another thing.
Well, they're built for heat, which is pretty neat. But God made rules in the sky. And the fact of the matter is, camels don't fly. It was a great big boat, but a bigger world. It was a great big boat, but a bigger world. In Noah's Ark, Noah's Ark, God's promise of adventure. The journey isn't far to Noah's Ark, Noah's Ark. Come and join your friends in Noah's Ark.
That's where it starts.
From the ark to the park, under the rainbow arch. Yeah! It was a great big boat,
That's where it starts.
but a bigger world. It was a great big boat,
That's where it starts.
but a bigger world. A bigger world in Noah's Park. Noah's Park, God's promise of adventure. The journey isn't far to Noah's Park. Noah's Park. Come and join